Hello YouTube, how are you? My name is Vak and I play Marble Strike Force. As you can see here, I'm ranked in the top 100 on the power leaderboards. I am 10.3 million total collection power and I've been playing for roughly 2 years. I run a guild with a lot of people that range from 2 up to 10 million in collection power. We have free-to-play players, we have whales. And one of the questions that I commonly get from my newer players especially is, how do I build this roster? How do I keep up with all of these characters? And that becomes an issue in the game because there are so many characters, not just good characters. There are so many good characters, desirable characters that a player would want to raise. And furthermore, there are multiple modes within the game that greatly benefit from having a nice, wide, strong roster. And so the question today is, how should I build my roster? Wide or tall? And what we mean by that is, do we invest our points in like a jack of all trades into as many different good characters as we can and get them to a semi-usable level? Or do we focus and knuckle down on one team and try to make them the best that we can? And my answer for you is really somewhere in the middle. Really somewhere in the middle. I kind of think of it as tall, then wide. And this is how it goes. Not all game modes are created equal. And the most important one in this game is Arena. There is simply no other game mode that is going to return cores to you on the same level, not even remotely close. And cores equals money. So your cores are very important. By the way, you should be spending your cores on energy, but we'll make another video about that. So you want to focus most of all on Arena. And so what that means is basically you want Arena first. So you should build tall. You should get yourself a good Arena team. Maybe you're not going to make it all the way to the top 10. You're probably going to need to get some rarer characters first if you're a new player. But you want to go until it'll be obvious that eventually you'll hit a hard ceiling on who you can and can't beat. But you want to get to that ceiling as quick as you can. So build tall at first with the best possible team for you to get your hands on. For new players, this is often defenders and has been through most of the life of the game, but that's debatable. And if you're a new player with a little money to spend, then you can just go straight into buying one of the better teams as best you can and then working from there. But one way or another, you need a team that's going to be successful in Arena. Right now, these Blackwater teams seem to be ruling the roost. But before that, it was more teams like, I don't have any to show you here, unfortunately, but it was more, before that, it was more hybrid teams involving Black Maw and even without Black Maw, but mostly Black Bolt and Yo-Yo. But I mean, all the way back to the beginning of the game, like my first Arena team was that Captain America, a Black Widow, Quake, Yondu, Crossbones team, right? That was the team that ran. So whatever's good in Arena, that's really what you should focus on at first, and really at all times. I have stopped all other projects to work on Black Order because that's what's helping me stay on top of Arena. And I think that should really always be your North Star if you want to be a good player in Marble Strike Force. However, since the Arena meta shifts, or you'll get to a point where your Arena team is good enough, or you need to shift to a new Arena team, over time that will make you kind of wide. And then once you get to a satisfactory level in Arena, then it absolutely does behoove you to go off and chase all these carrots out there, all these cool teams that you don't have yet, because they will help you in Blitz and War. And honestly, after Arena, the next best mode is War. So you do want to go wide eventually, but don't neglect going tall first. Also, don't overcommit. If you go in Defenders or Pun Fenders initially, which is the Punisher plus the Defenders, that's a great team, and you absolutely should consider that. But I don't hang in there too long. I see a lot of new players making the mistake of riding the defenders all the way to gear 13 or even 14, and that's way too far. They're just not good enough to really compete at that level. So get them to 11 or 12 and then back off. And by that point, you're probably going to be hurting in arena, and you're going to need to work on getting a Phoenix, getting an Ultron. These are things that will be directly in your path, and you won't be able to miss that. But the Pun Fenders is a great start. Generally, people go to, from there you go to Guardians, some kind of BKT team. That's always going to shift. But the main focus of this video today is to say, go tall first. Don't overcommit, but go tall enough that you're bringing in a good income of cores from arena. And once that's happening, then you can focus on spreading out. And I realize that war, all of your alliance mates are looking at you in war, and you want to perform well, but arena is more important. It's more important in rewards and time investment, and so make arena your start. There are very few arena meta teams that don't end up being useful in other modes, so commit your points there first. So in summation, tall, then wide. I hope that's been helpful. My name's Vak. I'm streaming twice a day on YouTube. Come check us out. 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. So until I see you again, be cool. Keep gaming. I'm Vak, and I'm out of here.